Hello, my name is Peter. I'm with Tower Paddleboards. What we have here is our new 9'10" hard paddleboard. It's a brand new construction that we've recently started producing these in, and as you can see, it's yielded an incredibly beautiful, high quality result. This all started with a foam blank. So we use a 15 kilogram per meter squared density for our foam, and we reinforce both this handle area as well as the fin areas with extra PVC to ensure that those are just as strong as the other parts of the board. The foam is hand cut and then wrapped in 6-ounce fiberglass that then has a 0.3 millimeter bamboo veneer and then 4 more ounces of fiberglass. That is all pressed into a mold. The mold is awesome because instead of glassing each layer, the mold heats and compresses everything into the exact shape that we're looking for. So it is really great for consistency, so we can make sure that every single board looks as good as this one does. The resin then saturates the fiberglass and everything is heated and pressed, and then the mold is released, at which point the entire board is hand sanded and polished, leading to something like this. The very last step is an EVA deck pad is applied. This is our new diamond deck pad, so it's a little bit of a different texture on top here. It's meant for the kind of the ultimate traction. For design on this board, we really wanted to go with a really classy wooden look. We moved away from kind of our solid boards and created this really nice bamboo veneer. We did stay with the kind of classic Tower 3 stringers. So we have the 3 stringer lines down the front, and then otherwise just a really classic wooden look. A really cool thing about this is we went with the timeless wood tail blocks and nose blocks. Not only do these make the board stronger, but they have a really cool appearance on them. It's the same wooden tail block that we use on our longboard surfboards and have gotten really positive feedback on those. So I'm gonna flip the board over here so you can see the bottom. You can see same really high quality bamboo construction. In the back here we have the reinforced fin setup. So we went with a 5-fin setup on these. It can be ridden thruster or quad. We want the most possible flexibility. The board comes default with a thruster setup, so it's a large center fin in the middle and then 2 side bites. But we've had really mixed reviews. Some people like surfing them thruster, some people like surfing them quad. You can probably leave it as thruster if you're using this as more of a touring board. But if you do want to surf, it's really fun to mix with different fin setups. Now, speaking of surfing, we did stick with a surf shape for these. So on the bottom, the concave, it's a single concave that switches to a double and then to a V. This is the most popular and traditional kind of surf setup for the bottom of the board. The idea is that the water flows and then kind of starts to disperse towards the bottom here. And then the fins, that just gives you more traction on the fins as well as more control when you're surfing the board. We kept it pretty wide at 31.75 inches wide and then extremely thick at 5.5 inches. The beauty of that is we allow the stability of a much bigger board in this compact design. So the same stability that you're gonna get from a 30, 40 pound, 11 plus foot stand-up paddleboard, we've packed into this 25 pound board that's less than 10 feet long.